Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave. Today we're continuing our playthrough of Aces of Valor, a solitaire game of World War I aerial combat from Legion Wargames and designed by Eric von Rossing. Okay, so we completed mission 5, and at the end of that, I didn't do this, but I'm going to do it now. At the end of that turn, because I haven't done anything else yet, I have an option. And remember, if you remember, I had like -5 points or something like that. I was in the negative, so I couldn't do anything victory point wise. I've got 4 aircraft damaged, 4 aircraft ready, so I'm not in good shape there. So there are special rules at the end of the post-mission, pre-mission phase. And so if the mission resulted in 0 or negative MPs and player wishes to repair or replace any aircraft, he may either forfeit victory points or pass the next mission to repair and replace all aircraft. And that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to move up a mission, and I'm going to get all my aircraft back because I really need a strong push. It's going to leave me 2 missions left to fly, and I need a strong push on these 2 to get me some victory points. So I need all my pilots available in the aircraft. I could have said, you know what, I got 4, that's enough, I'll fly with that. But here's my thinking there is, if I have a bad mission and I get 2 more aircraft damaged and I don't score points, I still got to skip a mission to get them all back anyway. So it's a, you know, can I get lucky, score enough points, get a couple planes back, or do I go ahead and do this and try to go out, all out? Well, I've decided to do it this way. Okay, so that brings us to the pre-mission phase, and we need to update the current mission marker again. So now we're at mission number 7 of 8. All right, we're going to draw our mission card and see what we're going to have. Hopefully something that I can earn points with. Oh, an offensive patrol. 4 fighters. Flight must enter a random enemy airfield sector. And I roll a d6 to get that. In a search for enemy aircraft. MPs per target damage. I get 2 MPs if flight reaches objective and all aircraft survive. Okay, so I roll a d6. A 1 to 2 equals A, 3 to 4 equals B, 5 to 6 equals C. Okay, so it's going to be up, of course, probably up here, enemy airfield. So it'll be airfield A, B, or C. And then we can see where that takes us. Okay, 4 fighters. Well, let's see what I got. I got Edward back. Well, wait a minute. Let's roll for weather. Let's do this in the right order. We know what the mission is. Roll for weather. 4. And a 4 is going to be light clouds. You need to determine which airfield we're going to. And it is 5. And a 5 on the card is Sector C. Well, that's good for us because it's on the same end down here where we're at. So we'll come over here, and that's the airfield. So we're coming. Drop my camera here. We're here and we're going there. So it's a nice zip over, and hopefully we can find some fighters there. Okay. We choose our aircraft. So we're going to take 4. We're going to take Edward. We're going to take James. Then after that, we'll take Henry and Tom. Nobody else has anything to help us with. So that's going to be our 4 fighters. And just checking real quick on this patrol to make sure that there's not something special I have to do there with the patrol staff. Photo recon, damage destroyed, aircraft operations. Yeah, I think what this is, checking my tables here for patrols, where we're patrolling. Let me do a little bit of research. I want to be right back. I want to make sure that I that I get this right. Okay, found what I was looking for. Patrols. So this is an offensive patrol. The flight must proceed to the objective sector and may remain there, loiter in the sector from turn to turn until the player decides to return to a friendly airfield. Note that the chances of additional enemy aircraft appearing during a combat check over an enemy airfield are higher. To receive the +2 mission points award, at least one aircraft must reach the objective and all aircraft in the flight must successfully land at the home airfield. The flight may attack any enemy ground units that are encountered. Okay. All right. And we can stay there as long as we feel we need to. Once we get there, we got to get over their airfield sector. So I think we are ready to go. So here we go. We're going to move the flight. And we're going to check for an encounter. No encounter. And that's a turn. We're going to move our flight and check for the encounter. No encounter. Move our turn. Move our flight. Now the 9 to 12, we can have an encounter. 9, we got an encounter. Okay. This is over the trenches. And this will be a 3. A 3 over the trenches is enemy raid. Roll 1d2 for the number 2-seaters and roll a d3 +1 for the number of fighters. Okay, so let's see what we get here. So we need to roll 1d3 or 1d2, and it's a 3, so there's one enemy 2-seater. All right, so we're gonna pick one of these guys. And we get, he's a 0-0. Okay. And now we roll a d3 +1 for enemy fighters. And we get a 3. On a d3, that's 2, so there'll be 3 enemy fighters. And now we check on table C2 to see what tier they're going to be. And a 1 keeps them at tier 1. Okay, so come in here. We're going to see who these fighters are. They get 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I pulled a good one for the Germans. Ernst, Udet, Karl, he's a 0-0, and Franz, he's a 0-0. Okay, so there we are. Now we got to do detection check. So the Germans have a 2-seater, so that's a +1 for me. And then I have a 2 and they have a 2, so that's 0. So we get a +1 on this table. We roll 2d6 +1. 10 makes that 11 plus. You surprise the enemy. Player may choose to engage or evade +2 to your initiative in the first round. Well, guess what? This is what we're here for. And we found these guys crossing our lines. So we are going to engage them. So when I roll for my initiative, I get to add 2 to that. Okay, so let's roll for their initiative. We'll start here with the 2-seater. He's a 4, and 1 is a 5. Franz, no modifier. 2 and 6 is an 8. Ernst, he gets +2. So that's 6 and 6, makes him a 12. And Karl, no modifier, is a 5 and 6 is an 11. Okay, here we go. Henry, he gets +2 for the initiative. 2, so that's 4, it makes him a 10. Tom, he gets +2. So that's 5 and 6 is 11. James, he's +1 anyway, so he gets +3. 6 And 6 is 12 plus 3 is 15 for James. And here comes Edward. He's plus 4 altogether. So that's 9 and 6 is 15. Nice. Okay, here we go. We're going to get the jump on a couple of these Germans, see if we can do some damage maybe. This is the first time I've had a good break in my chances to hit these guys. So here we go. We're coming in. We got combat sequence 1, and we have Edward, who's 15. Ernst is 12, so I'm 3, so I get 3 dice. So we're looking for 4 to 6s, and I get plus 2. Well, that's a miss. So 2 hits. So I roll 1, and I'm plus 1. 4 plus 1's 5. Well, we didn't do any damage. That's a shame. James is attacking Ernst. Again, 3 dice. And he's plus 1. 4, 4, 6. That's 3 hits. So we get 1 die plus 2. Oh, no damage. Man. All right. They have Ernst attacking Tom. He gets 2 dice. And he's plus 2. So that's a 5 and a 7. So that's 3 hits. So he gets 1 die plus 2. Dang it. 8 on a 5 is 3. He destroyed him. Okay, now this time I'm not going to forget before I do this. I got to roll on the destroyed friendly fighter check and see what happens to him. So we roll here, and we get a 1. Pilot killed, aircraft lost. So I lost a fighter already. It's off to a bad start. Carl, he's attacking Henry. 2 dice, no modifiers. 4 and a 4. It's 2 hits. So he gets a plus 1 on this. That's a 6. Hang it. He damaged him. Wow. Another bad results for me. I'm telling you. Henry's attacking Franz. 10 to 8 is 2. He gets 2 dice. He needs 5s or higher. Well, he got 1 hit. No modifier. Got to have a 6. Nope. No damage. Henry comes off. Franz and the 2-seater come off. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Okay. Well, you can see what's happening. This did not go well. Man, I had such good initiative and could not get rid of old Ernst, the guy that really hurt me. Okay, so we have to do our combat event check. All combats. Roll initiative, perform actions, resolve attacks, roll combat event. 2 dice. Over the line, so no modifier. A 5. Enemy aircraft remain for another round. So I got to decide with Henry what to do with him. I'm down to 3. I'm at the point where, you know what? He's going to stay and fight it out. I know it's a risk, but we're going to try it. Okay, here comes his the German 2-seater. 6 and 4 is a 10 this time. All right, Franz, no modifier. 6 and 1's a 7. Carl, no modifier. 6 and 2's an 8. And Ernst, he gets a plus 2. So that's 6 and 6 makes him 12. All right, here comes Henry, no modifier. He gets 6 and 4 is a 10. James, he's plus 1. 4 and 6 is 10. And Edward, he's plus 2. Shoot. 3 and 6 is 9. Wow. Sucky rolls. Man, I can't get a break with these dice. They hate me. Okay. This is round 2. Ernst is attacking either Henry or James. 1, 2, 3, it's James. Nope, he's going after Henry. He wants to kill. He's a 12 to 10's 2. He gets 2 dice, and he's +2. Makes that a 6. That's a miss. So he gets 2 hits. That's a +1 on this die roll. 4 to 5, nothing. Okay. Now we got the 2-seater, James and Henry. So James will go first down here against Carl. So 10 to 8, he gets 2 dice, and he's +1. Well, 6 and 3, he gets 1 hit. 2, no damage. James pulls off. Henry is attacking. He gets 2 dice. He needs a 5 or higher. Nothing. Henry's off. The 2-seater's going to attack Edward with his nose gun. So he gets 2 dice. He's got to have 5s or higher. Nothing. Well, he pulls off. All right. Edward's attacking Carl. He gets 2 dice, and he's +2. Well, there you go. He gets 2 hits. So he gets 1 die +1. Oh, no damage. Wow. Just can't score hit, and those guys break off. Okay. Now we got to roll for the combat event check. 7. They stay for another round. So we go into round 3. Yeah, let's do it again. Okay, here comes the 2-seater. 1 and 4 is 5. Ernst, he gets +2. That's 3 and 6 is 9. Franz, no modifier. 3 and 6 is 9. And Carl, no modifier. 6 and 6 is 12 for Carl. He got himself up there. Here comes James. He gets +1. So that's 7 and 6 makes him 13. Henry, no modifier. 4 and 1's 5. And Edward, +2. 3 and 6 is 9. Wow. Okay. So I got James jumping Carl. He gets 2 dice. And he's +1. He got a hit and a hit. 2 hits. And he goes +1. Nothing. No damage. Boy. Carl is attacking Edward. 12 to 9 is 3. So he gets 3 dice. No modifiers. Miss, 1 hit. So he gets 1 hit. No damage. Carl's off. I got Edward attacking the 2-seater. So this is 9 to 5. That's 4 die. 4 difference. He gets 3 dice. +2. Well, 2 hits. So he rolls 1 +1. 6 + 1 is 7. He damaged the 2-seater. The 2-seater fires. He needs a 5 or higher to hit. And let's see. At 4, he gets 2 dice. 5 or higher. 1 hit. And nothing. So Edwards is done. Okay, we got Ernst attacking Henry. He gets 3 dice. It's a 4 difference. +2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. 4 hits. He's +3. Yep, 8. He shot Henry down. So we got to roll for Henry to see what happens to him. Henry gets a 5. Aircraft glides 1 D3 spaces away. And this is -1 to the die because of the wind. So that's a 4. On a D3, it's 2 spaces. So he would glide. He doesn't reach his airfield, but he's past the woods. So he's got to crash land in F3, sorry. Whoops, dropped the table. So he's got to crash land here in F3. And so this is friendly rear. He gets Air skill for Henry 0 is damaged. Aircraft's damaged -1, and -1 for light cloud. So -2. Oh boy. 1 or less. Aircraft and crew lost. So Henry crashed. That's it. The Germans are done. They break off. I didn't get any points. Wow. Another horrible, horrible mission for the British. The Germans go home. We used up 2 fuel points. Reset everything. I lost 2 pilots. And we're going back home. So we're back over our lines, back in our area. So we're going to roll 10, nothing. Use up a fuel. Go to back home. They roll 7, nothing. Use up a turn. And now they're back home. All right. So these guys are back home. These 2 planes were both lost. So I lose 1 point apiece. Normally, and I think I did this wrong earlier, it doesn't matter because I had 0 points. It's going to be negatives anyway. So both these guys are gone. So they'll go into the lost box right there. And it's going to leave me with 6 fighters for the last mission. So, wow, that was really, I had a chance, jumped that flight. I had good initiative, and then I couldn't get a roll when I needed it. Well, that's the way the game goes, right? It's unfortunate, but that's how it goes. And on a short campaign, I got 1 turn left to try to salvage something here. It's not beyond impossible, but we're really in a tough spot. Okay, that's going to be it for today. So that was actually mission 6 and 7. So we're going to have 1 mission left, and we'll see how that one goes. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're seeing the mechanics. So far, I think we've covered, I may be wrong. Oh, we got a post-mission event. Almost forgot. Elite mechanics. Highly skilled mechanics do amazing work to ready aircraft for the next mission. Roll 1d3 and move that many aircraft from the recovery box. I don't have anybody in recovery. Well, that didn't help me any. Okay. That would have helped last turn. Okay, so, yeah. So we'll have 1 mission left to go on this one. Like I was saying, I think, I may be wrong, but I think we've covered almost all the different types of campaigns. So we got lucky on our draws. So we'll see what the next mission comes up as. And who knows? Maybe we'll get 1 last to try to turn the tide here. These early fighters were probably in 1917 for sure. So, been taking a beating though. With these Entente, with the single gun, they are tough. You don't get the extra hits. It really makes it hard to kill the other aircraft. And I hope you're seeing how hard that is. So, all right, that's it. Enough rambling. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And please give me a thumbs up for the video. It helps on YouTube. All right, I'll see you guys for the next one.